What's up? Let me say happy birthday to Obedi Alpha, highest landlord, Africa's most decorated rapper, artist, the Adonai hits maker, the no challenger rapper, never lost a battle during his time on Kasahari level. The 2 decades in a row, best rapper, nobody can contest. Sako Obedi Pombede. Today is July 10th. Happy birthday, Obedi. Thank you for being an awesome artist and taking Ghana far. We are proud of you. You are the definition of hard work pays and believing in your passion rewards. So if the team will drop this video when we air the show and you guys can see, tell Sak that Nana Yao 18, Chale Yao says that happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Sak. Welcome to FuseMorning. My name is Chale Yao. You can also call me Nana Yao 18. You can also call me Messi Gray. You can also call me X. All the nicknames that you can think of. You can call me Showbiz Philosopher. I understand pop music, pop culture than any other person. And so today, it's a throwback thing, and we're going to have a conversation about a lot of things on a kickoff. We'll look at what's happening between Samini and Stonebwoy. It's a very interesting video. You need to stay and watch. I'm hanging out with the big squad, big plug, big OKs. Yeah, what's up, everybody?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Charlie, guys, we are back again, with more energy, more vibe.
Yeah,
and
today's Sarkodie's birthday. Say something to Sarkodie.
Happy birthday, Okodie, Obede Pombede, the Hoover, the highest. Charlie, happy birthday, big man.
How are you doing?
Splendid.
Today's Sarkodie's birthday. So
Yeah.
say something to Sarkodie.
As usual, a day a king was born. On this day, a king was born. Happy birthday to Sarkodie. Yeah.
Big shouts to the family around Sarkodie, the success team, Angelo, Black Nana, and everybody. You guys are the ones keeping Sarkodie on his toes, and so we appreciate all of you. You know Sarkodie's team, most of them are July borns. Angelo is July 7th, Sarkodie is July 10th. Black Nana is also like July something. So like they're all in there.
They understand the energy.
Yeah, they're all in there. Now on my way to the studio, I heard a conversation that got me interested. So according to GES and their agencies, one of them that is in charge of the school's curriculum, they are about to introduce a new curriculum. The man I was listening to today, boom too. And so, according to them, the old curriculum is about to be replaced with a new one, and the new one is very different. Now, in the conversation on Y107.9 FM with Brownberry, this man mentioned that this new curriculum, you don't necessarily need to have a lot of class tests. And the class test, it doesn't necessarily have to go to what is matter. And if the student is not able to define what is in the textbook, he fails. This new one is supposed to test the minds of the students, challenge them to be able to come up with solutions, just like how life will demand from them. Also, this curriculum is supposed to prepare them for lives. And so it includes a lot of tech, AI, and the new ways that are happening in society. So now, all the teachers who go to classrooms in the senior high schools with no book, they just go with chalk and go and stand on the board and repeat what they have been teaching for the last 20 years now. Now, the new curriculum is going to stop all that. It's not going to happen again. This kids are about to learn financial literacy, something that we've been preaching for, that they teach our kids in schools, because even right from kindergarten, you need to understand the mathematics of money, the energies and the frequencies of money, and so that you can also become rich. It's not only rich folks who teach their children, that. If you read a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, it will teach you that kids, when they are young, between the ages of 3 to 7, is the most delicate time to teach them about money. But in our society, you dare not talk about money. You dare not talk about sex in the house, because it's for adults. Now, a child who is 3 years, 7 years old cannot talk about sex. But a woman who is 20 years, 21, 23, 24 years old is being pushed to go and have sex and have a child. And the parents forget that they created a fear of having the sex conversation. So The child literally went to learn sex from somewhere else. All right. This new curriculum that's coming is going to break all that and help our kids in schools become better, become pro-efficient for the job market. Also teaching them how to become entrepreneurs. That's the most important thing that I like, because it's not, school teaches us to become workers. And then we can all, because when you're working for somebody, school has programmed you that it's not for you. Don't do it well. Do it how you are told. Now, this new one is going to help the kids become entrepreneurs. So they will appreciate this school. This new curriculum will do a lot of project work, will do a lot of group work, and it's more about practical, not just theory. We wait to see how that one goes. And one part that also got me interested was that they said WAEC is also going to adjust. That's the most important part also. WAEC has to adjust. When they ask you a question, what is matter, and you don't write what is in the WAEC book, then they fail you. Now, this new one is going to challenge WAEC to also adjust, to try and add 70% of what the child is thinking, if it makes sense on that. To solve that, they have also organized a series of workshops training teachers how to use the new curriculum and how to also approach the new curriculum. All right. And so this new curriculum does not mean that you have to do midterm exams and when you come back and you fail, they'll lash you. No, all those things are going to be a thing of the past. We pray and hope that they really, really appreciate and they really input this into practice, because it will help. Guys, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think I also had a conversation this morning. It's a good initiative they are bringing up. We are just hoping that the rolling it out is going to be smooth.
Yeah.
And the plan they have for it shouldn't be 20 years, no books for teachers to use, like nothing.
Now, this new one, the teachers don't need books. It's life. So like they don't really need like textbook handouts.
No, but
to learn.
they need like something to guard them.
They've done that. They've done all that. They've done all the things. According to the man I listened to, Mr. Ebenezer, who I'm trying to remember your portfolio and also your agency under the GS. But according to him on Y107.9 FM with Brownberry, all those little things have been solved. And now, even as today he was speaking, there's a workshop happening with teachers right now.
You see, the reason I'm saying this is the previous government is the same thing they said. Well, everything is sorted. Teachers went on workshops like a week. It moved from place to place. When you are done with the workshop, you are given a tag. Oh no, teachers no coin. I
can't say this on air, but there's somebody close to me, my circle, who's a teacher, and the person knows what I'm saying. Watches the show. Every time, my friend, so about training. So training because no one.
So into we into me fan share government and teachers but make us say the same thing a previous government in the year, and no be na way so almost the curriculum for they are training teachers on it. But at the end of the day, when the teachers go back to the grounds, the materials they have to use, it doesn't come.
Yeah, but that's the old curriculum was objective-based curriculum, which means that like if you go to school and you learn and you don't write what is in the textbook, they fail you. So that's why the teacher needs the handbook to learn what is being given to come and teach. But now the new one is, listen, if I ask you what is matter, and you don't remember what was in the textbook, but you're able to explain to me according to your own sense what matter is. This one to have made for book before.
No, it's not a book. You see, when we talk about teaching and learning materials, schools don't have the teaching and learning materials. Guide the teachers and mom they actually schools need government will provide the schools need. Private schools can provide for their students, but young government schools. You ever catch or say how many of the government schools computer back?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, that it boils down to the teachers. It's
not teachers. Teachers don't provide computers.
No, hold on. You don't need a PC every time to teach somebody about IT. Do you know that?
Oh, but most of the times the practicals they need it.
Yes, but if I say we need be. That is what the new curriculum is trying to solve. That
then the new curriculum. There be ICT. Me ni computer me de be chere akola no ICT no. Na makoji no na ma draw computer no board. That is what we should prevent.
So Ghanaians, we have been trained, we have been like I think it's societal condition. We have been conditioned in a way that if we don't get provision, we don't want to do the thing. So what this new curriculum is saying that, listen, okay, we will all wait for it to come out. But I think that my mom is a teacher, or was a teacher. She's now retired. And so whenever I used to visit her in the village and I go to the school, I spend time with the kids. And some of the teachers who come around here, they are always complaining. And I ask them that, ma Lydia, I will complaining to who fear being ho or say be ho. And I'm saying, now I'm from Bamachem Colanadia or say, name me fear. That's what I'm saying, that in Ghana, once it's not, if I'm doing something for somebody, we haven't been conditioned to do the things from our own, energy. Listen, I am doing a course online, right, with a school in UK. Whenever the lecturer comes to class online and we join, I kid you that this man is talking about things that he is doing personally, teaching us marketing, digital marketing in the new age, right? The examples he's giving, he's using his company name. Do you understand?
Oh yeah, I get you.
Ghana has said, yes, if a teacher who wants to impact kids and loves his job wants to work, the teacher can use other means. For instance, I've seen videos of young teachers who are in villages. They even go to the extent of going to the school, the houses of these kids, to pick them, bath them, take them to school.
And how many of these teachers have been appreciated by the government?
You don't need to appreciate it by the government. You don't need to, because
Yebema national best teacher na dia komo obi a ono gina classroom kira de 365 days. The upper uniform makola ehye ko school. The watam computer finifia basic school mo de kira. We don't appreciate these people.
No. Listen, appreciation is relative, because if you take appreciation, it comes in many forms. No matter how you appreciate somebody, the person will still think that the person hasn't been appreciated the most. These same guys who were complaining about school feeding, you heard the news that came, that the government said, yes, we were not paying maybe big sums of money, but even the ones who were paying, that you say is not good. You are not giving the child that level of food. And as well, you went to do, during the menstrual hygiene day, you guys went to do donation, and you had teachers and mistresses telling you that leave sanitary towels for them because they will distribute it. Do you think if a girl should walk into a teacher's and say that, Madam, please, my blood just came, I need you to give me, and there's no sanitary towel, the teacher will give money to go and buy the sanitary towel? Very few will do that.
No, some teachers will do.
Yes, I'm saying very few will do that. So I'm saying that it's also dependent on the individual. So person will obey. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's holding Kobiche's hand to go to the villages to go and build the schools for them. Nobody's holding this lady's hand. What's his name? Caritas. Building schools for people. They travel far out of Accra to go and see what's happening. And because they want to help society, they're doing it. Your reward is not in heaven. Your reward will be a student. Some of the messages that you also don't get is that some students who also remember their teachers go back to say thank you. Yeah. That one, you don't hear them.
Let's wait. Governments, applaud, say, new curriculum, we are waiting.
Yeah, I mean, the last time they brought a new curriculum, some of us were fighting it because when we took the test that we have paid for, we saw certain things that we didn't understand. For instance, there was a lot of girl-to-girl conversations in some. I'm trying to remember the textbook, and I really got angry. So we are hoping that this one they will not hide it again in some of the things that they're about to teach. Allow the kids to make their own decisions. All right, moving on from there. This morning, I heard a song from Joey B and Ablekumanana Lace. It's an amazing song, beautiful rock, beautiful song. I also heard a preview of Amrado's yet to be released song Pharaoh, an amazing reggae song. Amrado once upon a time said that Samini was his biggest inspiration growing up. It wasn't even a rapper, it was Samini. And so once upon a time, if he gets to the level where he thinks he's tired, he will pause the rap and focus on doing reggae music. He said it, and I wish that I had time before coming to the studio. I would have played a video because he said it to Tile Kwenipa on One Play Africa when we had an interview with him some years ago. I think 2003 or 2003. Amado mentioned that once upon a time, if he gets to the level where he thinks that the rap is okay, he will pause and go into full-time reggae. And Ankonam was the first one that he released, a beautiful song with Samini. And now there's a new one. This is called Pharaoh. Also very, very beautiful. Still on the kickoff, before we say welcome to the show, Samini is a throwback. So let's throw back to the time Samini was talking about the high grade family with Stonebwoy. Take a listen. Oh, our sound is distorted. But in this video, Samini was talking about a tree for high grade, and he mentioned that guys, I think you have to kill the sound so that because the sound is distorted here. So Samini was doing an interview, and I think the interview was with 30 Minutes. Sadiq, now Honorable Sadiq, right? And the interview was talking about how he is bringing up Stonebwoy, and so in the future, it would be nice to see Stonebwoy also talking to 30 Minutes, introducing another member of the high grade family. Unfortunately, the high grade family tree couldn't grow to the level Samini was expecting it to grow to, because his son Stonebwoy and Kaki all stopped. They all went different directions. Stonebwoy is now the president of Beam Nation, and Kaki, we all know what happened to Kaki, and so it would have been nice to see a tree like that. Like in hip hop, there's a record label called So Death, owned by Jermaine Dupri. He recently celebrated 30 years of the record label, and all the artists that he has worked with, from Bow Wow to all of them, Luda, everybody came. It was an amazing experience. But I'm yet to see if Lynx Entertainment can pull off a 30-year
anniversary.
Sorry?
30 years experience anniversary.
Yeah.
They'll try. Lynx is working hard, so definitely they'll get there. We are just hoping that the tree doesn't fall off. But with Richie, I believe that he can hold up the mantle, he can continue, and then we'll see that happen.
But I think now it's just Kiddy.
It's Kiddy and one other guy. But they still have artists they are working with, not like under Lynx, but they are also doing things for them, projects for them. So I think that very soon we'll see something like that from Lynx Entertainment. Yeah.
Okay, still talking about what's happening. Can we put the comments from Shatta Wale that I saw, I think 2 days ago or so, on the screen? Let me see. Shatta Wale made a post and said that I think Ghana make sweet. Wow. The team make like Ghana sweet again. Oh, Smiling Mafia season. What does it mean?
I don't know. The thing make like Ghana sweet again. Oh, Smiling the team is saying Mahama Abba. Some say Abba and Papa Abba. Into Mahama.
But the performance, and some say in China, he wasn't paid for the performance. So why are we? What makes me? I'm also thinking that maybe it has to deal with the fact that there's talkability around him and Stonebwoy again, and there's tension building. These two people, whenever there's tension building, it makes the industry more active. So maybe that's what he's trying to say.
No, it can.
I'm also thinking about the collaboration with Medikal, like the way they are skyrocketing.
Me, I'm solely thinking is the Mahama thing and the deal he's gotten with YE, and how just recently he's been so connected to the government, and that's what I'm thinking.
Or it could also be that he's enjoying the growth of Shaxi because he's getting a lot of trips these days.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll pack my car and use Shaxi and see how the drivers.
You can even use your car as Shaxi one day.
No. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't do that. But I'm told that the drivers who do this Shaxi and things, they get a lot of fine girls. So maybe that will convince me.
And the men say.
Won't say that.
Men say that. I just say me free bisa. I just say me free bisa say I'm pa.
All right, so let's see. Let me know what you think. If Shatta Wale is talking about the fact that Shaxi is growing, or the government Mahama, or the presidential show, no, it's I know I said I say. But I don't know,
but a sports minister never can.
Yeah, they can't lie. But it's also politics.
Those people, I don't trust them like that.
Finally, on the kickoff, these are the top artists with the most YouTube numbers, and YouTube has made a policy change I will mention it. We'll see. Now we'll see. I come dear Baba day, you know.
Hmm.
YouTube says Sarkodie has 1,238,816
1 million
1,238,816
38,816 subscribers.
subscribers. Shatta has 1,200,000. I say yeah, but election results. Shatta has 1,235,983. So who has more?
Sarkodie is 38. Shatta is 35.
Black Sharif has 1,233,604.
These are very close numbers.
Share.
Yeah, this particular community they voted skirt and blouse.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah. Very, very close.
1, 2, 3, 8.
So I don't know. But even with the new format from YouTube, these numbers are not really, really important.
Between Shatta Wale and Sarkodie, the vote difference is 2,833. And you packet well.
2,000.
833.
But it's still close.
Black Sharif is pulling his weight, oh, it's not small.
Giddy. Iron boy.
It's pulling. The new YouTube rule says that they are only going to pay organic video and voice content creators. I don't know why these people, we had a loophole into YouTube that we were using to eat small. And this Pakistan Indian people decided to do tutorials on how we were robbing YouTube. So there was a way out that we used to create the AdSense, and then you click your own advert so that you can get monthly wages. Now that they've done so YouTube say, okay, they have solved that part. And then AI came. So we just discovered the AI one where we are able to use the AI to create the content, watch it by the AI, and then it will market us, like an ad, like a human being watching, so we can get the money. And also, Mako video sama YouTube says okay, fine.
Moye video no so nam
Nam na go to YouTube.
Now growth we had.
So now YouTube says that they're only going to pay original content creators. Original means that something like this, that's original. They're going to pay original content creators and voice as well on their platform. Now, that was a kickoff. You welcome to the show officially, and in the voice of Kanye West, we say good morning. Stay with us. So let's move on. Let's do our riddle for today. Our riddle for today is very, very simple. Today's riddle is very simple. Do you guys want to try it? Let's see. If you guys can't get it. Today is Thursday. Thursday riddle says that. Just give me a second. Hey, today there, what's happening? We can't even find a. Okay, this is the riddle for today. It says, I have a face but no eyes, hands but no arms. What am I? I have a face but no eyes, hands but no arms. What am I?
You have a face.
I have a face but no eyes, hands but no arms. What am I?
Shadow.
Hey. I have a face but no eyes.
Yeah.
Arms but no hands.
Shadow.
Isn't the shadow a reflection of you?
I said you can see the face, you can't see the eyes.
What am I?
No. You know they click.
Corpse.
Eh?
Corpse.
Which corpse?
So that one wakata nini, so you can't
No.
see. Wakata nini, so you can't see the eyes. I can see the face.
When you were in school, did you like dictation?
Yes.
I hated it, and the other one they call
Mental.
I hate the
Which you.
Me them
Me
say
dem injikin wo mechi ene me nan ho.
And teacher no kasa fa oti to ho. What's a pia what me say say na ade e be no say do nche.
Oh, me teacher baako may he so rest in peace.
you've killed him.
Oh no. Meaning obey national service. No a social studies teacher. Charlie. Or say one wrong, one king. Unya 6 and above on what me to me 8 teacher we be me. They know they show me pass. I would be or deba inzuleum. Sa 2 words we be or come into me spell. No they show me.
Lium.
Inzuleum.
Lium.
Me say sa time na me to me spell you. JHS. Or show me sa.
No, na me pewode shi pan. Inti di me so dey bia na ya target me. Because I don't know me ya pan so me nsu.
Me do bomb
But
back.
if you want no man, no ma kwese washroom.
Me do bomb back come to me dwane ko park ne so na.
No, I mean, me come. I didn't come pass. I remember one day me the book was share but then it just pop. Just now raise your skirt. I was like, me, share. It's a Maxwell and yet teach and you know, because he's familiar, then it's such a oh boy.
I never
my
like.
mom had to come to the school.
I never
yeah.
like dictation. I never like mental. So I calculate.
Mm.
I calculate, and so even I see that this teacher ba, I can see maybe teacher no ba. I can't tell you. I can't catch I ba. So ba you teach me friend Mr. Adam. Ba no ba unexpected. Ba no mental. Na my fan na me pee. So one day me piano someone say, hey, where are you going to? And I said that I'm so. And Mistress is calling me. Or so and I'm saying Mistress is calling me la. No side or the milk beside Mistress and say, I'm passing or frame ya. I'm see uncle. So we went to the headmistress. And my headmistress, she's my girlfriend. Even till now. So Mrs. Apia said, why we get on me? I can't know. Who I say, but why are you late? I called you like long ago. And I'm saying, I told him, he said I was lying. No, I said, oh, I called him. No, I said, we come to do mental. He's running away. No, so he's not running away. So George don't go baby. Now I say, maintenance. Now I want to do mental.
So you never did spelling bee.
Spelling what?
Hey, me then
I mean, like my school Fridays, they'll gather Obia in one auditorium, and then the best sharks. I mean, you know, colors.
Madam, when I was in school, I wasn't a shark.
So you never did
I became a
spelling
shark
bee.
when I go to university.
To spell hippopotamus.
I used to do those things even to the extent that this group or the group that
The
NCC when I was in JHS they had an association like small groups in the school was part. So one time we had to go and do a spelling bee competition at Achimota. That was the first time I entered Achimota and we came out second.
Shako.
That
was the bell girl.
I had a best friend in school when I was in primary. He was called Dennis. He lived next like in my hood, or Timothy, like after his house or whatever.
Adjacent.
Whatever, not adjacent. It's after. So he came to the house and told my father that me school no ma
oh, Papa also believe you will feel.
Nah, but my father don't say my bon. My house. I'm
but
the
don't
only.
him say your words.
No, my family. I'm the only child who is not book intelligent. I'm the only person. All my sisters. My sister had like I think 7 A's or something like that. Yeah. Me pen my bon. My big brother had about I think only 8 A's or something. Into we just school I'm going that whole show. Like my sister can say. My sister went to like a big girl. She said like classes or so. No, a big girl so. Because when you say I didn't any 8 ones, any 10 ones.
Where?
Na me na school you come. School you come nimbi. So then he came to tell my father say so boy me in spelling. So now I use him to go and play football. So when I leave the house I say we come Dennis so me go spelling classes. Abu na me ko. So every time they are beating me he will say oh umba my encho. Umba my encho. They be umba my encho.
No we got.
Me abu my class come enjoy. Na me I fam home.
So they all can.
That been fam home. You know, I started giving things attention. I think as I was going, when I was going, nothing bothers me. My father can come to my school and come and tell the teachers to beat me because in the house, you see me in pra, you see me saying so many. The teachers will come and tell me that next time I should do it. I'll tell the teachers, you should beat me now because tomorrow I'll come back again. Because and yeah, there man, I make yo Dakuma, you say boys who say what sensu opera. Srebe in the neighborhood you can't walk. Before yeah. What's why much now opera ni who say hey, munche Chinese opera. Hey,
and the name conceal. There was a policy. Who conceal na I think say we JHS was we SS and now conceal biom daga. What conceal no rough.
Media. It was SS. When I go to senior high school, when I entered the school, I said I want to play football again. And I think everything changed. Because the moment I said I want to play football again,
you had to find something.
Yeah, because I went to swim sector. I had the best school father, best shout to Destiny Malik, Jerison Krabia, John Baptist. And so he met me and was like, yo, bro, born sao. I'm saying, I said, no, born. Because I said, no, born, come on. I said, I'm down. So you have to focus, choose one, football or school. I'm so sure I didn't I'm not saying my school because football and the Charlie. And I'm so okay. So my first school, yeah.
All out.
So I only form one first time. I went all out and I saw, say, oh no, the thing if I learn, I can pass. And then because form one first time, my result was splendid. I was overall like form once and I was third. Form of only now boom science for ne onyame money catch-offs money nyamanyama na boom I was third. In economics I was number 1. I was the first student. I beat catch-offs, I beat Frimpong. These are like Shabre. So they added me to the Shabre squad. No one say oh was for sure. Form 2, remember Form 2 I'm so Sandia. Let me explore my creative side. I want to be a guy. Means you and the BMs means you and the BMs. Now if you're hanging out with Cypher no class no Kobe. They be a school no but SSC results about now when you have 4 A's, 4 B's, and now 3 B's, 2 A's, 2 C's. That level of Shabrism. Yes, we name and guess what? Cypher was a science student. And you name and you Inti edit results about notice board. No kwa home fiase. Yeah, quite fiase. On no fiase. Hey, Cypher, why are you watching that thing? I say, oh no. Me I for check because
if I did the top there.
Yeah, I for did the top there.
So Australia how much you see there?
Yempo dey say your name.
The order no wada.
Na NA secret no. Me go school SS na me ta tom ko class because obe fia ye be ma we obetumi sua de na kosi 12 am. Pastor Prince.
Day for the nyakura.
Obema we sua de na kosi 12 am nti uko school na no pa na we ni na akum. Me so na me oma obi sua de a na makotam ne book na pese me ni di agro no. Se me be fia ye ma me sua de. Nti ezam beba no me ni we di agro ma. Only di obetro ba na me makotro.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's our radio. So the answer is a clock.
My grandfather's clock was too high.
Hey, sister.
So 90 years on
relax.
I mean, did you march?
March where?
Yeah, match you.
I marched.
You know, the next person will put their hands on the other person's shoulder, like the one logo line.
I went to Independence. I think it was 6th March, President Kufuor's time. And so our district, they selected some of us from and joined other schools to go and march. And I was selected.
Wow.
I told you about my teacher, Mrs. Yate,
who
in class 4 changed my life, right? He made me know that entertainment is my thing. I shouldn't worry my head with all this book. So low key, I know say I decided my fan entertainment in the World Cup, low key. So I went to march. And when I was going to march, my parents didn't believe me. My father has never believed me in my entire life. So they had to follow me from the house to the school to go and say, Ampa. Cause says march now. And even when we got to the school and everybody was sitting in the bus, these people say that it's not true. So they followed me to the Independence Square.
Wow.
We in school we didn't like to march, especially do classics, JHS. As a march and not in Jomo Kana di Chinamway. Teachers in a chihuahua.
But in my district there, the drum, like me on school, I used to play a lot of drum, like the drum percussion.
Yeah.
I used to play a little bit of a keyboard. I played a worship course. So whenever we are doing worship and And my school was a church school. It was a Methodist school. So we used the main auditorium for worship. So they had a keyboard and everything. So once a while, they will leave everything there. Then once they leave it there, we will just go and enter it. We'll enter it. One day we're entering the time, and then my teacher, Mr. Obudai, he came and said, all of us that were playing the drum and everything, we should stay behind after worship. So we thought, oh, he's coming to praise us. Boy, you know. Or say, I saw instruments in council. Yeah, so they cover it with this cloth. Into your cup and your muscle. Because in our head, say a bar.
Yeah.
So now they are same. Into worship playing and bow into your chair. I do. Time I'm not to you now. I could not percussion it in your board praises and you are near far home. Away. You're back at second break. Your second break. I think you cannot want to cheer. Now, you're bending it down. It must be the punishment corner.
Class in the corner, say.
It's me shemusa ni abra ni atrata na form. Because mo pe kwa munda form en fa no. Ade na yetwa say yentwa en fire ho me school na maba. Yes me bra school na ana maba.
Yes bra school.
Yeah, into maba.
Let's
do some what's new right now. What's happening?
So I think you mixed it all up. You brought it in Amrado's Pharaoh. And yeah, I was looking at the arts. Hey Charlie.
So boys saw this and they thought it was a rap song.
I also thought it was. I also thought he was coming to step on next.
No, so on say Amrado no to see our marketing na see our sales na see.
Me de me hu am kasa over bititi amanfo konzo.
So shada. So him say oya artwork ni no ko so oya artwork no love and ka obi amfi no.
No, smart guy. Na the songs ni na man a big hit ni na watch ho.
And you see rap den bebre obi aboa e rap.
Kwekwa na say merry go round ankonam aso blessing sikadam two things about Charlie.
No, but the song the beautiful song.
Yeah. When I heard the snippet I was like, hey, I'm gonna do what we actually. I'm gonna do Pharaoh.
The song is beautiful, just like Ankonam. Yeah, the song is beautiful. I think there was this MC Kabuti. He used Amrado's it's not Ankonam, the other one. I've forgotten the song title right now. And he used it for his birthday shoot. And at the year video. No? Now I wanted to put it on the show, but if I put it, I'm a Jessica Nina. And see, but the year video, and he did the video, was changing clothes. Oh, any man say if me or hene me obi this year pa. The other ni yas na me friend to ma. Obo me dey for hene kan obi this year. Oh, the guy, the man made me love the song. It made me love the song. Big shout out to Amrado. You need to check the song out. It drops tomorrow, Friday. New music. Friday on the Friday show. We will try and discuss it and see how it's sounding. All right. What are the fans also saying? Fans on.
So there's this song skyrocketing in the country, and it even made its way to BBC Extra Radio. And
BBC what?
One extra radio.
One extra radio. One extra radio. And then all of a sudden, one DJ is claiming or say up a beach house, man diplomatic passports just because the medical and Shatta Wale used his slogan, which is Allah. And I'm like, some people Allah wa yo they are fine, but Allah ya Allah. So it doesn't hold water. But then
Nadia hasn't to Okasha said MP phone channel 1 billion. So then they almost the funny former car almost hasn't to they forget him. He's having fun.
So yeah. Medical, so just after that, Medical and Shatta Wale, they've announced, a tour in Europe, the whole of Europe, and the fans are going wild. Let's move to the comment section. So, Low Key for Life say from Agboba Junction. Junction. I don't want to go medical around her, baby.
Hey, there be okay.
I bet Shatta Wale also at the Trazako.
So Lenny say, don't pull up with your magnet pendant. I don't know who he was referring to.
Both of them.
Yeah, but test it.
Because Diamond Platinum, I don't know if you saw the Diamond Platinum's video where he was on the streets of, was it New York or something, where and then one of these guys who do those contents came and tried to test
whether it was original diamond
and it was fake.
Hey,
no, the PR didn't allow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
PR
good.
didn't allow. He said no, you can't do that. So they just ended up asking him some questions. And
that's good. So Nanala be say, go the tour alone, then see how many people go show up.
Referring to who?
Shatta Wale.
But the song is for Medikal.
No, but I think that it was Shatta Wale they were referring to.
I think that Shatta Wale can go on a tour alone.
He can go on a tour alone. I think it's Medikal he was referring to.
The best thing that happened to the song was when Shatta Wale performed at the Accra Sports Stadium. Yeah. And that was a good move from Shatta. That shows he's a good friend.
So Joe Clerk GH says, whilst other artists are organizing, our so-called kings are asking for booking at this time of 2020. So on the flyer, as I was saying, for booking.
For booking, call.
For booking, call.
Yeah, because they are Charlie.
Ghana.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, the artists now more organizing. Artists are not event organizers.
Yeah.
They are not promoters. They are not booking agents. So the artists now more organizing. It's the same fly they did. So if, like right now, send me to here, if I had money and you're about to do homework, I will stop the tour. I will pay Medikal and Shatta. The two of them is 700,000. So if I get an investor who can give me 1 million Ghana cedi, I'll use 300,000 to do the setup and everything, and I'll pay them.
Book them. Yeah.
And then I'll make it the Medikal and Shatta Wale tour in Pokwase.
Yeah, that is what people don't understand. That even when we go to America, when the big artists announce their tours, sometimes they give like the places they are going to.
The dates are open. Into how we are agents. If they are working with Live Nation, so Live Nation is the biggest event company, tour company in the world, right? If they're not working with Live Nation, what do you mean by the tour is that you announce say you buy honey. And say me agent, me booking agent, and I'm a event promoter, and I say me usikana. I'll reach out.
Venue
maybe bia.
Na me booking. All you have to do is pull up and perform. That is so in terms of education, no.
Me cramp from after August, after my birthday, I'll become a full event organizer. I'll stop the media and content. I'm going to full events. I'll be organizing parties and funerals and things. So if your father dies, your mother dies, you can't organize, call me. Because I went to a meeting yesterday and I realized actually, yeah, because I know how to do it. Because there is a lot of potential. The people don't understand that space. You know, DJ Mensa is one of the biggest event organizers. And I think you guys we were with us when we went to the Laboma.
Yeah.
And the guys mentioned that DJ Mensa has come to take a day. Yeah, that's what we do. And back in the day, that's what I used to do for my event. So I'll go to a pub or I'll go to a nightclub and I'll go there like to see Nipa Koha. Then I tell the owners that, you know what, give me every month, give me 2 days. I will bring people. I want a cut on drinks sold and I'll take a cut on entry. Then they say, okay, drinks will do %. If it's 100%, give me 30%. The gate, give me 60%. Oh no, gate amount 50-50. Drink amount 20. I don't lose anything. All I have to do is just do promo. If people show up. I used to do it for a lot. I've done it. I used to do it for a lot of clubs back in the day. So if you don't understand how these things, I've played a lot of artists in my shows. On my shows, plenty. My issue, I'm reference smooth. Oh, I know Kaubiamba. That's actually no Kaubiamba. Floppy basa. DJ Ashman was a DJ who was supposed to come and play that.
Oh, okay.
I've also done shows that Ace Tantra was sold out. That one the people came was sold out. I think Ace Tantra, the old one, myself and Mensa were the regular people playing Ace Tantra.
Okay.
Yeah, regular. Because some were every month we were 1 day. Into me promotion is yeah. I know me def ya months so na makofa na kakaba na majina me come baby.
So Kofi the bouncer say, Idolo, please still go Iran instead, just to reduce that. And then the last one, of course, for real, say, take past Sri Lanka or Sudan. You the funny me pass. You figure the song hitter, you will go on stage and realize you are the only one singing the song.
It's not true. The song is a big song.
They hit. Even aside this song, these two artists, they have hits like back-to-back hits. Asemena Mokano.
Since the weather is cold and is going to be colder in Ghana, if you want to watch a movie, this is the second part of this movie called Wednesday. Take a look at the trailer for the second season. Or is the third season?
No, season 2.
Season 2, yes. Yeah. Coming on Netflix. Take a look.
In August.
This is the first time you've ever willingly returned to a school. How does it feel?
Like returning to the scene of the crime. I already know where the bodies are buried.
Wednesday Addams, it is an honor to meet the savior of Nevermore.
Can I get your autograph? I only signed my name in blood. I would expect nothing less. I never said it was my own blood. We need to set bear traps out here. Howdy, Ruby. We're gonna have so much fun. And where fun goes to die.
I know what those tears mean. What did you see?
Enid dies and it's all my fault. I die because of you!
I will not let history repeat itself.
Secrets are the bedrock of the Addams family. The sooner I get answers, the sooner I can save Enid. Or die trying.
Women like us, we forge our own path. Dig our own grave.
What the hell happened? Wednesday happened.
Bravo!
Wednesday Addams is here. It's Addams with 2 Ds. Like padded room.
Oh, part 2 and part 3 is all coming at the same time.
No, so the first part is coming in August, then the second, like the episode. So they'll release the episodes. If it's 6 episodes, they'll release like first
3, second 3.
Then second 3.
So you have to watch season 1 to prepare yourself for the season 2. It's coming in August. And so
somebody's rewatching. Watching to prepare the home for season 2.
Yeah, you have to watch. It's a beautiful movie. Yeah. Also, this is one interesting video that I saw is, you know how they scam people, and Charlie, this guy, the way they scam him, Charlie, it's just nice. Ghana, yeah, too much. Watch this video.
I will forgive every person in my life that scammed me. But this guy today who scammed me in Asafo, bro, he sold me a parrot and he said it's sleeping. So when I reached the house, I found out that the parrot is dead. It's not sleeping, it's dead, bro. I feel like an idiot. I bought a dead parrot. He said it's sleeping.
Kumasi Asafo, gangsters. You have no idea. Movies are crash second quantity is coming a month for. Kumasi so you are general. Your man with dead parrot. You see what?
300 cedis.
No, serious. No, say parrot. What TV that?
Parrot.
A sleeping parrot.
Na kwa way pa.
Maybe I say no taking nap. So
Charlie, parrot, they are sensitive animals.
Yeah.
Hey.
No, I haven't seen a parrot sleeping before. I haven't.
Oh, cancer.
But they say they are channel. Already they are channel. You can say a general 5 KB.
Parrot nada.
Wada.
Inti odi esano ma da kra na oso ni ma so binyane.
Da bi onyane wada.
Wada.
Yamano
No, he said he feels like an idiot, but really he's an idiot.
Anyway, still moving on. This is what happens. This is a live conversation that we're going to look and see if we can break down in 2 minutes. Take a look at this live video for live chats. Stay with us.
This might piss some people off, but it has to be said. Not every tear means someone's a victim, and not every man is automatically the abuser. Let's talk about vulnerable narcissism in women, the face of narcissism nobody wants to address. We've been trained to see narcissism as arrogance, grandiosity, and entitlement, usually in men. But vulnerable narcissism wears a completely different mask. It hides behind pain, it hides behind sensitivity, it hides behind the very real experiences of trauma, but weaponizes those experiences as a tool to control. Here's how it plays out. A woman gets dysregulated and demands that her entire family reorganize around her emotions. She'll control partners with phrases such as, "You need to change if you want me to feel safe." She manipulates co-parenting dynamics. This is where I see it a lot, mandated co-parenting dynamics, by turning the children against their father because she feels threatened, abandoned, and wounded. Here's the part that stings. Yes, her pain is real, but that does not make her behavior healthy. Emotional dysregulation does not justify emotional control. Your trauma is not your partner's debt to pay. In fact, research shows that this is not just anecdotal. Dr. Pinnikus and Kane, they describe vulnerable narcissists as hypersensitive and control-seeking through victim narratives. In parental alienation research, we see clear patterns of emotional manipulation used as punishment in co-parenting dynamics. But what's really interesting in all of this, nobody wants to consider this abuse when it's wrapped up in female fragility. The Me Too movement exposed real abuse, but it also gave some women a shield to hide behind and to avoid accountability. If you cry enough, society will believe that you are the victim. But if a man did these same controlling behaviors, monitoring where you go, who you talk to, demanding constant reassurance, we'd call it emotional abuse. Control is control, no matter who is doing it. And sometimes covert female narcissism hides in plain sight because we confuse tears with truth. This is not about blaming women. Don't get your knickers in a twist, loves. This is about owning that dysfunction wears many faces. True healing requires that we are willing to call out unhealthy patterns. It's very easy for us to all do it externally until it's time to do it on ourselves, even when it's uncomfortable. Don't believe me? I'll link the research down below because knowledge is power and ignorance is a choice.
Okay. What do you think?
Let's just give you an Oscar.
Hey.
An Oscar for what?
For what she said. I think whatever she said.
But Oscars are for people who act. So are you saying she's acting?
She's not acting, but let's just give her an award
for
what she said. I mean, it's a hard truth, but that's it. Women are manipulators. Yeah.
Women are
manipulators. Not me though. I'm a girl. I'm not a woman.
What do you think?
They've said it all. Women are manipulators, not in my words.
Okay, when we come back, now we take an official break. When we come back, it's nutrition, it's fitness, it's health. Real quick, stay with us. What's in the world of fitness, nutrition?
So, the definition of a youth is a person between the ages of 13 to 45. These are the people considered as youth. So it's advisable for us to know things we take into our body, especially after the age of 30, to keep us active. Caprish?
Now, as far as I know, you are even 20 years old.
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's watch the video.
Capish. Instant noodles, ice cream.
When you bring, okay, no, I understand
rice,
you.
White pasta, white bread.
There you have it.
So the video is saying we should be hungry.
No. And that was because when I moved into the comment section and then I was discussing with other people, that was the same thing they were saying. You can eat healthy
Yeah, but what are we eating?
All these
You
foods
said
are
white
carbs.
rice.
Yes.
In Ghana, which other rice did
So you
eat
have
on?
to switch to the brown rice, the
brown
local
rice. Which
rice.
is the brown rice? Have you seen the brown rice before?
That's the local rice.
There's a local brown rice.
Yeah.
Organic.
Organic.
Why are they?
And that is the right thing we should be eating.
Madam.
All these are carbs. All these are carbohydrates.
White bread.
Yes.
Wheat bread.
Yes. So include some wheat in it, some coconut bread, but the plain one. And bacon or a bakery or whatever. No, or very hot from the oven. No, I said the margarine. No, aspirin. Now was a margarine name.
Fine.
No, me go for bread be or junction. So.
No.
Onokra testifies that in for bread. The papa.
So after the age of 30, try as much as possible to stay away from carbs.
You know what?
Or carbohydrates.
You know what?
Yeah.
I had a grandma.
But don't forget that sugar is also carbohydrates. Yeah.
I had a grandma. She went to the hospital and then they said she shouldn't take milk at her age. She was around 70 something. But milk no offer back when we she half. You could be saying she's gone. Bomo few ni magbo. She's late though, man. So rest in peace. Bomo few ni magbo. Inka enjoy Danny magbo. Nyama enjoy ya. Bomo few ni bomo bagbo.
No, but we need you alive after 30. Yeah.
We don't care.
So the noodles, the pastas, the white birds, the carbs, the kinkis, the bamboos.
You're not even 30 to get plus. You've eaten noodles.
Yeah, so I'm not 30, so
you can eat.
When I am 29, I'll stop eating it.
No, but you didn't let me land.
Okay.
You that you're not even 30 now when you're plus account. I read noodles no.
Wait dear. Molly has more kind.
Yeah. Like it's part of the body. Like it's part of the package. It's an addition, right? And the amount of rivers of waters flowing through my belly, you have no idea. The rivers of waters flowing through. And who have in your kwajarabia crying. So why are we worrying ourselves? Say you are up in the morning, you are healthy.
So if I eat this and I know I'll be healthy, why are you stopping me?
After 30, your organs begins to shut down. So your body is not able to process this carbohydrates after 30. Right. So it's advisable for you to stop all the carbs after 30 and
exercise.
Then go green. Yeah.
We'll exercise.
Yo, Matze.
Anyway, let's see if you have something on fitness.
So when it comes to fitness, it's simple. Fitness makes business easy.
Meaning what?
Fitness making business easy. Let's watch the video.
I put fitness in front of business all day. Fitness is going to make business so much easier. If you walk in a room and you're in shape, they automatically respect that. And you're creating a healthy body, which is going to give you a healthy mind. So you're going to be sharper mentally. I put fitness in front of business all day. Fitness is going to make business so much easier. If you walk in a room and you're in shape, they automatically respect that. And you're creating a healthy body, which is going to give you a healthy mind. So you're going to be sharper mentally. I put fitness in front of business all day. Fitness is going to make business so much easier. If you walk
okay.
Yeah. What do you think? Is he right?
Who?
What he said.
The video?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like we discussed this before. I've told you.
Yeah.
So it's he's right. He's very, very, very right. And even when you stay fit, you don't get tired easily. Yeah. If you are fit, you don't get tired easily. So fitness there, yeah. Gym there, yeah. But and also send a be ramuna and then asem.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're moving on. When we come back, no, we won't come back. Let's do. So what's in the world of football?
Okay, so football, we are doing just two things. I'll do the first one. Mohamed Kudus is leaving for Tottenham, £55 million, 6 years contracts.
Baumia made a post and Charlie. Oh, Yehovah.
So he's supposed to go for the medicals this weekend. I think today's Thursday. He's supposed to go for the medicals today. Then when everything goes through, the deal is done. So after the medicals, Mohamed Kudus to Tottenham.
Where was he at first?
West Ham. And he's going to Tottenham. Yeah. You think it's a good
I still think it's a bad team for him.
Oh.
Why?
Tottenham players, they have no desire. They have no sheer willpower. They don't believe they can win.
Not even Pack.
It has affected him.
Because
Harry Kane was with Tottenham and never won a trophy.
Yeah.
Never played like he really wants a trophy. Went to Bayern Munich. Saw amidst players who knew and understand shared desire to win. And so they played something and they won the league.
Yeah.
Even when they are losing, everybody around them, around Harry Kane, will let you know that Charlie, we cannot lose a game. They try.
So you have to press.
Yeah, they try, they push. Tottenham, they don't have any soul.
Okay, so the second story for sports. Please, let's watch the video first. Let's watch all the goals.
Twinkle toes. Well positioned rather Sensio, but he's dilly-dallied here. And did control foul. Doesn't matter anyway.
First one.
Fabian Ruiz gives Paris Saint-Germain the early lead at the MetLife Stadium.
Goal number 1. Goal number 20.
Rudiger, another mistake.
Rudiger.
Fleet-footed. Takes his big chance.
Hey!
Hakimi. It's just so smooth for Paris
Goal
Saint-Germain.
number 3.
How they carve their way through Madrid. Fabian Ruiz in for his second. What about this for a scoreline?
The best keeper in the world.
Like
Real Madrid have
he
absolutely
doesn't exist.
He did really well.
Then
but
fourth goal.
keeping it alive. That's it. Good luck, Gonzalo Ramos.
PSG play the most amazing football now. PSG plays an advanced football of Pep Guardiola.
No, never.
Yesterday.
If you watch the football show, I said that they were going to win the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play an amazing football because they have no star player.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
No star player.
And the coach has players who willingly want to play football. They enjoy playing. So with or without a coach, they will play. And these are young boys. Yeah, these are young boys who, for some reason, feel like challenge before play.
This be one at a time.
Yeah, they play. They play as a unit. Football is about teamwork. It's not about individual sports.
Yeah. So this, and yesterday the rating of Madrid's team wasn't above 5.6.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are playing Chelsea this Sunday in the finals.
They score Chelsea.
Prediction.
Oh, maybe a 2-1.
2-1. Chelsea PSG.
1-2.
Because Chelsea, you know, so Chelsea's coach and PSG coach, they are people of Pep Guardiola. They went to school of Pep. So they play similar football.
Yeah.
But the difference I see with the Chelsea team is that there's no cohesiveness. Like they're not playing together yet.
Okay.
You know, they are still trying to.
Especially when they have new signings.
But PSG, Maji.
Buga.
No. The ball, when the ball is coming, they know where the next person they stand.
Yeah, sure.
And this one, Real Madrid was lucky because 2 of their best players had cards.
Yeah.
Again, so Chelsea, they are number one.
Real Madrid are just 4.
Oh, but Madrid's team is not good. I keep saying it's not good because Arsenal scored Madrid 3-0. Arsenal.
Anyways, a very big sorry to my friend and brother Adansi Philip. He said I shouldn't chat him the whole of this week.
Madrid team see, their midfield literally is like who? Jude Bellingham? Who?
Jude was just
It was off.
the game. No
He
shot.
actually gets some boy. I don't know the guy's name. The playmaker. The
one who scored the first goal.
No. So that's they have a playmaker who plays as a DM too.
Okay.
Some small boy, some short guy. He's like Man City's Rodri.
Okay.
Charlie, that guy is a baller. I don't know why we didn't buy that guy. We went to buy. The guy is a baller.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it from the world of sports. If you support Madrid, if you are a Madrid fan, I'm sorry, but welcome to the club. Join the club. We all left the club World Cup. So at least you guys now your players can go and rest for the season ahead. Yeah. When we come back, it's a big story, then we wrap up. What is the big story?
So the big story is from YouTube. The announcement from YouTube. So YouTube has a new policy where they are going to pay for only real voices and original content starting July 15. You said we were going to share your thoughts on it.
Nah, let me keep it.
It's starting just Tuesday, next week Tuesday.
You know, so like everybody who knows the trick knows the trick. I mean, I've never used the trick before though, because I've always believed that the real money is not from YouTube. Yeah, the real money is outside YouTube. But in hustle, until you prove a theory, nobody believes you. You understand?
Yeah.
And so those who jump on YouTube and do anything anyhow, you know, just because some of them use AI voices.
Yeah.
You know, they write something, the AI will read a thing and they put it there. They pick people's content and they put it there and all those things. I have always been saying that at time all those things, you know, it's a bit trap. Because YouTube format, you know, a television on your phone. And if it's television on your phone, TV runs on original content only. What am I saying? So I know a time will come, but until the theory I've been preaching in my head is manifested, nobody's going to believe me.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
People have to respect those of us who create original content, not because we want to be working hard or we want to be, wasting our time. But quality pays itself. Quality, not just your sound, but your look and feel. You know, quality pays. Now, these days, even the big banks in Nigeria, they all have their own YouTube channel. So if you go to, I think GT Bank owns Indani TV. Junior Indani TV.
No, I don't know Indani TV.
Indani TV. Indani TV, you know, it's like it's going to become like a movie home for Nigerian movie producers.
Okay.
I mean, when there's GT Bank in Ghana. If you go to UB, I think UB also has Red TV. Access has Access Accelerate TV or something like that. You know, content has become the new thing.
Yeah.
But the people who are around our space, we do it anyhow. Oh, Fasika shame. Oh no, media. This thing when but your good quality content will bring you a lot of rewards. And so I keep my comments to myself until we've been able to prove. I am a firm believer that if you give people quality and you ask them off YouTube to pay you money to watch your content, they will pay. If not that, Iroko TV would have been dead by now.
Yeah.
If not that, Apple TV won't work, Amazon Prime will not work, Peacock will not work, Stars will not work.
Netflix.
Yes. It's the YouTube is an avenue. So you can also create your avenue. We are working for YouTube.
Yeah.
And they pay us little. Look at the amount of hard work that you put in. And what people also don't know is there's a platform also called Patreon. You know, I have a Patreon account. I have cashed out from Patreon before. And I did a Patreon account out of learning. So I joined a class one day and the lecturer was talking about SVODs. So you guys know what's an SVOD, right? Subscriber-based video on demand.
Okay.
That's SVODs. And he was saying that because we are all professionals here, he was teaching us how to monetize your content. And he said, YouTube is stealing from us. But we have no other avenue because they are the world's most biggest VOD. It's a video on demand platform. So the moment YouTube will introduce an SVOD, I'm talking about this like 2010, 11 there. So the moment YouTube goes full premium, that's when people will see that the future of content has always been SVOD. But now, premium, enjoy. And check your YouTube. Before, premium was only in America.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in Ghana, they're sending you notifications. Subscribe for one city. Imagine YouTube now feels like you're free. You know? A time is going to come free, you'll be trimmed.
Yeah.
You get it? Like Elon Musk came and said on X, even to get your own data, to see the reach you are getting on Twitter, you have to pay for it.
Yeah.
Even the number of feed you get on your Twitter feed, we're cutting them. Unless you are verified, unless you pay for it. So a time will come, a lot of these freemium things will be out of the system, and the world will gravitate towards, like, normalizing paying for
stuff. Yeah.
For stuff. You know, so until we achieve what we've been preaching, nobody's going to believe us. So we'll do it. Now look at Twitch. Streaming parties. Streaming. Twitch is going to switch the gear very soon and say, hey, you know what? You can actually subscribe to this stream, you know, and then pay the streamer. So you can subscribe instead of joining for free. Now you subscribe to and you pay monthly. So that they don't have to be the ones to pay the streamers.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing anyway. Maybe it's happening already. I don't even know. So that's what I think about it.
YouTube, the assemblable.
Yeah, because you put in a lot of hard work, you put in a lot of energy, a lot of time, and the split on YouTube. If you read the TNCs, doesn't not even make sense. You know, like you do a show and you get like 100 views. Don't think about money on YouTube. Forget. Even if you get 1K and above, don't think about money on YouTube. You know, don't think about money on YouTube, because if you look at the split, if you go to the back end, you see. I think on Monday we did a show on Kimpaluta and MC Ayeboa. And so I posted the big conversation on one play, and I want to show you how much YouTube gave us for that. So for that content, please read how much YouTube gave us, and
0.77.
And what are the views? That's like 3 point something K, or 4 point something, or 4K yet.
3.8K.
3.8K. You can say 0.77.
Not even $1.
No. You know, and they will come and tell you that it's calculation. It's this click, then add, but a lot of things just to, you know, take the money. Now you want to monetize your channel. Your channel is monetized. Yet if you say verify my phone number, they say you have verified this phone number too many times. Why? So that's why I think about it. Any other thing?
Yeah, so that is it for the big story.
Okay, but what do you guys think about it?
I think it will help. And does it affect almost all motor accounts now?
So auto accounts are like me or YouTube, not my time. And so far as you're doing original content,
and they buy the subscribers too.
So there's a every platform has a time where they flag out both numbers. So you know, the video had an issue where they said the video's album about 50% or 45% of the listeners were flashed out, but on Spotify because they were both. They are not original. So once a while they do it. Even on IG. Sometimes you go to your IG or your Snap, you are just logged on, but all of a sudden you are logged out. You have to log in again. It's because the system is flagging. They don't know who is. They are just flagging. So if you can't sign in again, if you can't prove that it's you, it means that you are both. So You'll be there. Your IG is working now. All of a sudden, you can't find the IG.
Yeah.
That means you either bought numbers attached to your followers, and they flag they clear it. Yeah.
Maybe with the numbers you buy, it reduces over time. Yeah.
That's our show for today. It's a Thursday. Go about your day, have fun, enjoy your day. Be blessed. We'll be back here tomorrow, Friday, with the Friday edition of FuseMorning. Thank you, and we are in the voice of Kanye West. Good morning.